smiling for cameras, giving speeches, walking among us like nothing's wrong. But what if something beneath the surface isn't human at all? Stay with me, because what you're about to see might change how you look at people forever. You wouldn't believe what exists beyond the shadows. Like, seriously, the kind of stuff that makes you question everything. People have shared some wild stories, but one that stands out is from Robbie Williams. During a podcast, he said a woman he was seeing suddenly changed. Her face, he claimed, looked reptilian. Yeah, reptilian. And apparently she denied it.
I was in bed with a woman, right? I'm lying on the pillow and I'm looking at her face, right? Her face turned into what I could only describe as a reptilian.
Which somehow makes it even creepier. He never revealed who she was, but fans are convinced she's someone famous. That's where things get weird. People now think the entertainment industry might be hiding something. Could they really be blending in with us? What do you think?
She looks at me and she says, I'm not a reptilian.
Mask reveal. A strange video has been floating around online, and no one seems to know where it's from. It looks like some kind of old stage performance or theater show, but here's where it gets unsettling. The performers start taking off their masks, and what's underneath? Definitely not human. We're talking blank, oversized eyes, weird ridges, reptilian-looking skin. The whole thing feels off. They even seem taller than normal people, and the clip looks old too, which makes it harder to just brush off as CGI. I don't know about you, but this kind of thing messes with your head, makes you wonder what's really hiding under those costumes. Royal slip.
Do you have any thoughts about the lady that the Prince of Wales should marry?
There's this old interview clip of King Charles from way back in the 1970s that's making rounds again. And of course, it's tied to that long-running reptilian royal theory. You've probably heard it. People believe the royal family isn't entirely human. In the clip, there's this moment where he moves his tongue in a really strange way, and now people are calling it reptilian, like some kind of predatory flick. Once you notice it, it's hard to unsee. Some even say he looks like something pretending to be human. Sounds wild, sure, but then again, what do you make of it? Double Gaga. This clip has been blowing up, and honestly, it's hard not to feel a bit unsettled watching it. Lady Gaga is at an event, surrounded by fans like usual, but then something feels off. There appears to be two of her, one with blonde hair, the other with darker hair, both dressed almost the same. People started freaking out, calling it a doppelganger situation, but others took it further, saying one might be a clone. And the craziest part? They look completely identical. It's suspicious enough to make you think twice about those weird clips of her acting differently. What if that wasn't even her? Glitch moment. Speaking of her strange moments, there's this Grammys interview clip that's just odd. She's asked a simple question who she thinks will win, and instead of answering, she just freezes, like completely dazed. Her expression goes blank, like she wants to speak but can't. The interviewer even pulls the mic away, clearly confused, and then the theories start rolling in. Some say it's a clone glitching out, others think the people around her were acting weird too, like that guy behind her might have been controlling her and messed up. It's genuinely unsettling. If you think something about these people feels off, hit like and subscribe, because we're only scratching the surface of what's really hiding in plain sight. Pharma flick.
Any of your medicines, we know from the COVID vaccine, very effective.
Alright, I wasn't buying into all this reptilian stuff, but then this clip popped up. Albert Bourla is being interviewed, answering normally, and then suddenly, his throat starts moving in this weird, frog-like way. Not once, not twice. It's repetitive and, honestly, kinda unsettling. Like, can humans even do that? That's exactly what people online are asking. And of course, the reptilian theories came flooding in right after. According to some, this was a slip. If that's true, though, it raises a bigger question. Who's really running major industries?
The number of people in the world that cannot afford our medicines.
Broadcast glitch.
I haven't pre-read any of this. Brittany won't make it to the age 30. Lindsay won't see 25.
Back on the 3rd of November, 2010, a Fox News broadcast took a seriously weird turn. Mid-presentation, one of the anchor's faces appeared to shift, like her skin was moving in unnatural patterns. At first, viewers thought it was just a glitch, but then the footage cut away abruptly, which only made things more suspicious. Years later, the clip resurfaced online and quickly became fuel for reptilian theories. Some see it as undeniable proof, others just call it a strange technical error. Either way, it's unsettling to watch.
But I also know you want to hear what she has to say. The doc says if these people don't get help or straighten up fast.
Face glitch. There have been tons of theories around Britney Spears, but this one might be the strangest yet. She posted a TikTok dancing outside her home, pretty normal, right? But when fans slowed it down, things got weird. As her hands moved across her face, her features seemed to shift, especially around the eyes. It almost looked like a glitch. That's when theories took off. Some say she shapeshifted on camera, others think it's an AI clone and someone else is running her account entirely. Honestly, it's one of those clips you have to see twice. What do you think? Speech glitch.
וכשאנחנו הופכים למעצמה אזורית ובתחומים מסוימים.
A viral clip of Benjamin Netanyahu has people seriously questioning what they're seeing. During a speech, viewers claim his features start shifting. His teeth look sharper for a moment, and his hands appear to have extra fingers. Yeah, it looks unreal. Nothing about it seems normal, and that's exactly why it blew up online. Some are convinced this was a shape-shifting moment caught on camera, while others think it might not even be him, just an AI-generated version. Either way, it's one of those clips that leaves you staring, trying to figure out what's real.
מבססים את מעמדה של ישראל כמעצמה חזקה מאי פעם.
Angela Merkel.
Hat jemand geschrieben und die Aorta fehlt noch und
During a live interview with Angela Merkel, something happened that totally freaked people out. Everything seemed normal until the camera zoomed in just a little too close, and that's when her eyes shifted. Not a normal blink. I'm talking full-on reptilian slit eyes for a split second. Viewers caught it immediately, and the clip started spreading like wildfire, leaving Angela no chances to hide it.
Wir wissen, der Gotthardtunnel ist sozusagen das Herz, hat jemand geschrieben. Und die
Doppelganger. We all know Jeffrey Epstein passed away in 2019, but that's what we were told. But now there's this viral clip shaking things up. A guy in southern Florida filmed someone driving next to him who looked exactly like Epstein. Same face, same vibe. People were like, no way, that's just a coincidence. Then another image popped up, supposedly taken in Tel Aviv in January 2026. Same guy again, just older, longer hair, beard. Now the theories are going crazy. Cloning, body doubles, you name it. And just when it couldn't get weirder, a verified Epstein TikTok account showed up and started going viral. All this happening at the same time, people are starting to think maybe this wasn't new, just unnoticed until now. Frozen glance. After the Epstein files were released, a press briefing clip featuring FBI Director Kash Patel went viral. Viewers fixated on how off he looked. His eyes appeared bloodshot, almost bulging, and for a brief moment, he seemed completely frozen. People online claimed it wasn't stress, it was something else. They called it a reptilian glitch. Toward the end of the clip, his eye movements looked stiff and mechanical, as if scanning the room. Comment sections exploded with theories. Some said he'd seen something shocking in the files. Others believed the clip accidentally revealed something non-human. Either way, the footage left people uneasy, questioning what reactions were genuine anymore. Reptilian Royal. Could the royal family have a link to the reptilians? Watch this. Prince William recently appeared at several events where something seemed off. His expressions were strange. His neck looked unusual, giving an unsettling vibe. In those moments, he didn't seem fully human. These signs point to only one thing: reptilian behavior. And now, this might be one of the darkest secrets of the family, a hidden truth about what they really are. Hospital vision. Back in 2023, Jamie Foxx had a sudden health scare that had everyone worried. Officially, it was called a stroke, but what he later described was way stranger. While recovering, he secretly checked his phone and started feeling like something wasn't right.
And so I snuck my phone to see what people were saying. I've just been in this hospital and I couldn't get my mind around it. I had a stroke. I'm in perfect shape. The clone shit threw me.
Yes.
When they said I was a clone, that made me flip in the hospital.
Then he claims he saw a white version of himself walk into the room. Yeah, let that sink in.
And then I saw me walk into my room, but I'm white. So I see the white me.
But he had a Caesar too? Just
Not
like
all that, the white me.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm like, and I'm trying to get their attention. And no one said anything. And I'm like, that's it. They trying to clone me.
He even thought doctors were trying to clone him something about selling better overseas. It felt completely real to him, so much so they brought in a psychiatrist.
You trying to clone me, motherfucker. I saw the white clone. And I know why you're trying to clone me. You make me white, because I'll sell better overseas.
At the time, people blamed stress and meds, but now the clip's resurfacing and people are connecting it to bigger clone theories involving celebs like Jim Carrey.
I'm thinking I'm a clone.
Yes.
And when the psychiatrist says, are you all right? And I says, am I all right? Or
Glitched hand. This clip from a stadium box featuring Georgina Rodriguez has people pausing and replaying it over and over. At one moment, her hand looks completely normal, and then suddenly, one shifts into this blurry, almost warped shape, like it's not following the rules of physics. Some say it's just a camera glitch, but others aren't convinced. They're pointing out how it even looks bigger for a split second. The internet is divided. Simulation glitches, reptilian traits slipping through, you name it. Twisted secret. This clip of Selena Gomez is going viral, and for a creepy reason. It shows her slipping and almost falling as a man helps her up, but look closely at her foot. Her ankle bends at an impossible angle, yet she gets up effortlessly and walks away without pain. Fans immediately caught the bizarre detail. Now theories are running wild. Some claim she might be a shapeshifter, while others believe the real Selena is long gone and what we're seeing is a clone. Sounds insane, right? But after watching the footage, you'll wonder what's really going on with Selena. Glitched Nicole. Nicole Kidman had people raising eyebrows at the Oscars after she appeared a bit off during the event. Her movements seemed slightly delayed, and her expressions didn't quite match the moment, which got social media buzzing. Some went straight to wild theories, saying she looked like a malfunctioning robo-clone right there on camera. Others brushed it off, saying maybe she just had a bit too much to drink, or was simply tired. Either way, the clip spread fast, and people are still debating what was really going on in that moment. Public glitch. Theories are swirling that Mitch McConnell had already been replaced. According to believers, what the public saw wasn't a real person anymore, just a stand-in or a clone, maybe even an AI-driven avatar. During one press conference, something strange happened. McConnell had been speaking when a woman stepped forward and tapped his hand. He froze almost instantly. The clip replayed everywhere. Some wondered why she'd do that so openly if it were true. Others claimed he had glitched, about to say something he wasn't supposed to, and she had to shut him down. Whatever it was, it looked unsettling enough to keep the theories alive.
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
royal replicas. This one sent chills down everyone's spine. A clip surfaced showing what looked like Prince Harry and Meghan, but something felt off. Their faces were eerily smooth, their movements jerky, unnatural. Especially Meghan, her head tilted in sharp, mechanical twitches as the elevator doors closed. At first, people thought they were actors in hyper-realistic masks, but then came the bigger theory. These weren't actors. They were AI robots, prototypes meant to replace the real royals. The more you watched, the harder it was to tell the difference. Maybe this wasn't a test run. Maybe the replacements were already here.
We'll be waiting to join you for tea. Yes.
Clone crossing. What are the chances of running into your exact double? Pretty low, right? But somehow, there are so many clips online of people spotting someone who looks exactly like them. Same face, same build, sometimes even wearing the same clothes. That's where it starts to feel a bit too coincidental. People online have taken this and run with it, saying clones are being made, tracked, and even prepared to replace real people. And every now and then you accidentally cross paths with your own copy. It sounds like a stretch, yeah, but those videos, they make you pause for a second. Park encounter. Imagine just chilling in a park, recording a casual vlog, and then catching something straight out of a nightmare. That's exactly what happened in this clip. A woman is eating, minding her own business, when someone sits behind her. At first glance, nothing seems off. Until you really look, her face doesn't look right. It's like a poor imitation of a human face, almost mask-like. But here's the thing, why would someone wear a human mask? That's what got people talking. Some believe she was hiding something non-human underneath. The vlogger sensed something was wrong and left quickly. Broad daylight, and still terrifying. Senate shift. This clip has seriously disturbed people online. It shows John McCain speaking during a congressional hearing like normal.
Set an arbitrary timeline, and the best way to...
And then suddenly, he just stops. People rush toward him, and it looks like a health emergency at first, but then things get weird. As everyone crowds around, the camera briefly catches a glimpse, and instead of McCain, it looks like someone younger in his place, like he just changed mid-speech. Some believe he lost control of his form, and others were trying to cover it up. Sounds insane, but clips like this are exactly why these theories seem closer to reality than ever.
Oh. Yeah.
Dark admission.
He's an early 30s, and you're a late 50s.
Yeah.
But somehow you both look the same age there.
A clip from Lee Daniels' interview went viral for the strangest reasons. When Wendy asked him how he and his partner looked the same age, even though he was much older, Daniels casually admitted that he used a shocking ritual that helps him stay young.
For being with a younger man,
I suck blood.
He laughed right after, maybe as a joke, but people believed it was one of those slips where the truth hides behind humor. With so many children going missing every year, the theory caught fire. Netizens even brought up Sandra Bullock's odd confession on Ellen.
What are you pushing into the skin?
It is an extraction, a piece of skin that came from a young person.
She admitted to a bizarre beauty treatment said to use very unusual sources. So was this really comedy, or another moment where the dark truth revealed itself? Vanity slip.
She don't need no introduction. You see her.
Kim Kardashian's appearance at Vanity Fair has people seriously confused. Fans are saying something just felt off. The biggest detail was her eyes. People noticed they didn't look fully round, more stretched, almost cat-like. And once you see it, it's hard to ignore. Now theories are spiraling, with some claiming she's been replaced by a clone. Others are tying it into the whole Epstein fallout, saying celebs have been acting strange ever since. Some even believe their real forms might be slipping through. Sounds wild, but you have to run with after all that's surfacing online.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Kim. You look amazing.
Reptilian slip. A man watching TV caught something deeply unsettling. One of the politicians on screen started behaving oddly, his tongue flicking out, moving in strange circles, while his pupils swirled unnaturally in his eyes. The moment looked disturbingly inhuman. Viewers were convinced it was something else, a synthetic humanoid caught malfunctioning, or maybe a reptilian glitch showing through the disguise. Uncanny appearance. Angelina Jolie was spotted at a Tom Ford event in Shanghai, and within minutes, clips started circulating. People were quick to say she didn't look like herself, but the weirdest part was her left eye. It's mostly covered by her hair, but fans swear it looks different, maybe smaller and just off. And that's all it took for theories to spread online. Some believe she's hiding it on purpose, that she can't fully maintain a disguise. Yeah, the reptilian shapeshifter theory popped up again? Far-fetched? Maybe, but people are watching closely.
So great to be here, and I wish I had more time, and I look forward to it.
Snake slip.
First off, what an anticlimax. I am sat here instead of George Groves after.
A press conference clip of Callie Sauerland has gone viral, and for a pretty bizarre reason. He keeps flicking his tongue out like a snake. Now, if it happened once or twice, maybe no one would care, but it keeps happening over and over. That's what got people talking. Online, theories blew up instantly, with many convinced this was some kind of reptilian slip-up. Sounds ridiculous. But then again, if people in powerful positions really were something else, what would we even do about it? Tongue tell? So, apparently, people online think there's a super simple way to spot a reptilian, and it all comes down to the tongue. Just like snakes flick theirs, these reptilians supposedly can't help doing the same. Now, clips of celebrities and politicians have been going viral, showing them randomly flicking their tongues in a way that looks off, not natural at all. One clip that really shocked people involved Queen Elizabeth II, where her tongue movement didn't even look human. That's when things escalated. People started analyzing every little detail. Is it just coincidence or something stranger? Bench double.
Is this? That's LeBron. Who is that?
Bench AA fan watching a game featuring LeBron James paused the screen and couldn't believe it. In the same frame, just behind LeBron, sat a man on the bench eating popcorn who looked almost identical to him. Same face, same build. It was eerie side by side. The clip went viral fast. Some brushed it off as coincidence, others swore it was proof of cloning. They even believed that maybe the real LeBron was in the audience while the clone played on court. The resemblance was close enough to make people uneasy. Met glitch. A clip from the 2018 Met Gala showing Prince Andrew's daughter went viral and sent viewers scrambling. In the footage, she looked distant as photographers snapped photos, and when people slowed it down, they caught something strange, a tiny flicker in her eye and a slow, eerie smile that didn't feel natural. The clip spread fast, and forums lit up with wild theories, cyborgs, AI backups, even a joke about an emergency android for the royals. Others urged caution, saying lighting, camera angles, or timing can create strange effects. Skeptics called it pareidolia and motion blur, but for many the short clip was creepily convincing and still unexplained and widely debated. Viral slip. Clips of Megan Fox had been going viral, and viewers were doing double takes. In one clip, she jokingly said she was a man.
I'm a tranny. I'm a man.
In another, when asked about her obsession, she named Zac Efron, even claiming, offhand, that they were the same person, and that she wore a wig to be herself.
We are the same person. He just puts on his wig and a dress, and it's me, and you don't know that, and it's the greatest ruse of all time.
Whether it was a joke or a slip, people didn't know what to believe. Theories exploded online, accidental truth, staged stunt, or simple humor taken too far. For many, the clips fed a bigger idea that Hollywood hides more than it shows, and it left fans uneasy.
What is your obsession of the year? Zac Efron.
Reptilian hand. This strange clip of the Saudi prince had been circulating online, and viewers couldn't help but notice something off. Look closely at his hand. Does it look real to you? It seemed misplaced, almost like it didn't belong to his body at all. Too stiff and plus, almost like a prop. But why would he need an artificial hand? Some believed it was a reptilian disguise slipping for a moment, while others thought he was hiding something beneath it. Whatever the reason, that uncanny detail sent the internet spiraling with theories. So what do you think was really going on here? Glitch moment.
I don't.
This interview with Angelina Jolie caught everyone off guard. She was mid-press conference, calm and composed, until a reporter asked her a question. That's when things got strange. She opened and closed her mouth like she was trying to speak, but no sound came out. Seconds passed before she finally responded, her expression oddly blank.
Only to say that I love my country, but I don't at this time recognize my country.
The internet went wild, claiming she had glitched or momentarily froze like a system rebooting. Maybe it was just nerves, maybe a lag in thought. But that delay, that eerie pause in her face, felt a little too mechanical to ignore. Face shift.
It's amazing. He has a bike track in his backyard.
This clip of Bill Hader on The Late Show with David Letterman back in 2008 still freaks people out. While joking around, Hader starts doing an impression of Tom Cruise, and as he does, his face subtly morphs. His jawline, his eyes, even his smile begin to look exactly like Cruise's.
Super stoked to be there, just like, yeah, oh, boom.
The audience laughed it off, but online viewers didn't. Some said it was a glitch in the video. Others swore it was proof of shape-shifting evidence that Hader and Cruise might actually be the same entity. Sounds crazy, until you slow the clip down. Then the transformation looks just a little too real.
And it was like I did a magic trick. Tom Cruise was like, yeah.
Programmed minds.
Superstars inadvertently become role models.
This one shook fans to the core. In a controversial interview, Nicki Minaj openly admitted she programs her listeners. She said when people love your music enough to play it on repeat, it starts rewiring their brains word by word, beat by beat. Some brushed it off as confidence. Others saw it as something darker, mind control through music, hypnosis hidden in rhythm.
If they like your music, they're listening to it over and over and over. It's programming.
She even hinted that her songs carry energy people can't explain. Demonic, manipulative, maybe both. But if that's true, then the real question isn't what the stars are doing, it's what's happening to the rest of us while we're listening.
So many, people be thinking I'm really doing a lot of drugs because I rap about it all the time.
Dark Altar.
I feel like Sasha is a big treat for my fans. It's definitely exciting.
Who exactly was Sasha Fierce? In an early interview, Beyonce explained that she became a completely different person on stage, bold, fierce, almost inhuman. She called this alter ego Sasha Fierce.
Many years ago, I named my alter ego Sasha.
But fans saw something darker. They noticed how her energy changed. Her eyes wild, movements frantic like she wasn't fully there. Some claimed it wasn't just a character, but an entity. They even drew connections to an author named Sasha Fierce, who wrote about witchcraft. It's as if Beyonce wasn't describing an alter ego, but a spirit taking over. And maybe, just maybe, Sasha Fierce wasn't a persona, she was a possession.
Absolutely keep Sasha on the stage, and now she has a last name. She's Sasha Fierce.
Concert spell.
You spent almost $1,000 on a ticket, right? And you can't remember anything?
A strange pattern started to emerge among Taylor Swift fans. Some people claimed they couldn't remember parts of her concerts, like the night just vanished from their minds.
It felt like so surreal. Afterwards, as we were leaving, I was like, did she play this song? I don't remember this song. I don't remember her doing that.
One woman, Nicole Booz, attended Taylor's Philadelphia show and said she couldn't recall a single song she performed. Weird, right? But not just her others reported the same eerie blackout. Fans started calling it the Taylor trance. Some blamed the flashing lights, others whispered about hypnosis. But for many, it felt like something more like a ritual in plain sight, with thousands unknowingly taking part. Forgetting the songs might have been part of the spell. Lizard slip.
I don't know.
This interview of Peter Thiel with Piers Morgan had people questioning everything. Mid-conversation, Thiel began speaking strangely. His words stumbled out in awkward bursts, his expressions jerky. It wasn't just nerves. It looked like he was struggling to function.
Yeah, I mean, all sorts of things one could say about it, but...
Viewers immediately jumped on it, calling it a reptilian glitch, claiming his human disguise was flickering. And honestly, watching it back, it's hard to disagree. The way he struggled to form words, the way his face twitched it all, felt off, unnatural. Maybe it was exhaustion, or maybe, for a brief second, we saw the lizard underneath the suit.
I mean, all sorts of things. I still think you should try to make an argument.
You should.
And
Thermal secret.
I now have undeniable proof that we are sharing this planet with a non-human race.
One woman claimed she had proof reptilians existed, and she said it was captured near Buckingham Palace. Using a thermal camera, she filmed ordinary people outside. They all showed normal heat signatures. Even the guards at the gates registered clearly. But when she zoomed toward figures inside the palace grounds, she insisted something was off. No visible heat signature at all. Online, people connected it to old reptilian lore, claiming they ran cooler than humans. The timing made it worse, especially with Epstein files being released. Some believed higher-ups would eventually reveal their true forms, or maybe they already had.
Again, I don't know whether they're reptilian, vampires, I don't know. I don't claim to know what they are.
Island double. A YouTuber claimed he sneaked around Epstein's island and spotted a woman filming him guarded closely. He swore she looked like Ghislaine Maxwell. Then a recent prison photo surfaced, released February 9th, 2026, and people compared it to older images. The difference shocked them. Facial structure, expressions, even posture was different. Some insisted it had to be a clone placed in prison instead of the real Maxwell. A clip of her walking in the yard with an umbrella over her head only added fuel. Since when did prisons hand out umbrellas? To many, it looked deliberate, like someone hiding a face that didn't quite match. So what do you think? Could it really be Maxwell on the island? Live distortion.
Українські блокпости навколо Слов'янської і вимагати в українських військовослужбовців.
You've probably heard the claim that reptilians controlled the media, planted their own people inside newsrooms. Well, one live TV clip sent that theory into overdrive. A reporter was mid-sentence when his face suddenly distorted. His eyes and mouth seemed to lose shape, almost melting. Then his whole body glitched, turning slightly translucent as his features shifted into something barely human. It looked unreal. Skeptics dismissed it as a camera malfunction or compression error, but others weren't convinced. They said it wasn't tech failing, it was a reptilian slipping up on live television.
На деяких блокпостах, до речі, українських, ситуація була
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.